So to start with, remove these two screws using a T25 Torx piece. The next step is going to be to insert a screwdriver or a needle into these 4 slots. When you push down, you will release a tab, and then all you need to do is grab the grill in quite a firm place, not this piece solid, but under here, and then just pull up at the same time away from the car. I'm going to try a screwdriver and a needle, and I'll let you know which one is better to use. It's quite hard to film, but the needle or a screwdriver, you don't have to pull that hard. It's worked really well. It's already come off just with one push of one clip, and then by pulling underneath on both sides, the grill is removed. So now that the grill has been removed, the next step is going to be, for me, remove the R badge and the VW badge. Now, there are a few ways you can get these off. Some of these may be kind of like stuck in. Mine has got a screw on it, as you can see back here, so I can undo that, and I think I can transfer it straight. No, I can't, there's no hole. So that might have to be somehow stuck in, but we'll get to that in a minute. And then for the front VW badge, now you've got the grill off, you can access it from behind, which is going to be a bit easier. You've got 2 clips here, one big one here, which is this one. It's more of like a securing piece, and you've got a clip here. On the Mk 7.5s, I think you can fit a screwdriver under the back side of the badge housing here, and that will pop off the whole VW badge, as opposed to me where I'm going to have to prise it off. If you've got a Mk7 Golf, I'd suggest taping this up, because you'll probably need to use a screwdriver to prise this off. You don't want to damage the emblem, unless you're replacing the emblem and you just don't want to damage this housing with a back badge. Again, vice versa, just wrap everything up with tape, and then that way, hopefully you'll reduce how much damage you cause. The R badge, again, I don't know what the GTIs are like with their badge. I'm guessing it's the same little modular piece, as you can see here. It's just like a thin piece of plastic. So what I'll probably do is, if I can't get it in, I'll just drill a little hole and I'll show that, and then hopefully that'll just line up perfectly. To remove the R badge, you'll need, again, the same T25 Torx piece. I'll show you that in a second. So once you remove this screw, the R badge just drops out, and as you can see, it's just a kind of like just a cheap bit of plastic, really. I think I'm gonna have a look to see how it looks on the car with just the black. I think I might prefer it, but I'll try and get this back in first. But again, it's just a preference if you want to keep these in, or the GTI badge or the GTD or GTE. I'm guessing it's the exact same piece of plastic. Maybe for the GTIs, etc., it's a slightly thicker piece or a bit wider, but yeah. So for now, guys, what I'm going to do is just use a piece of 3M tape rather than drilling it, just because I don't have a drill at the moment. I think that'll be a bit easier, just a bit of 3M sticky tape on the back, and then if I need to, I can always pull it back out and stick it back on this, but I'll probably be leaving this black grill on the car forever. So to remove the front badge, you mask off around the badge so you don't damage it, and then using a small flathead or a butter knife, start to prise from these 2 points here, as they have more depth in the housing, and then just continue to peel around the badge until it pops off. So I've decided I'm going to drill it. I feel as though the sticky tape's probably just going to fall out, the 3M tape. So what I've done is put a little cross on where I'm going to make the incision, and I'm not sure what drill bit I've got. If I find out, I'll put it on screen, but I'll drill this and I'll put the badge in. So the R badge is now on. I've cleaned up the grille, I've cleaned up the Volkswagen badge. It's the same process before to get it back in. The bottom side first and then pushing back. Just one bit of advice I'd give you is when you're putting this back in, you have to kind of like do one side at a time. It won't all clip in together as it came out. So when you get one side in, tighten it down. Don't go all the way tight, just like hand tight so there's a mil of difference, and then push in the rest of the clips along here. There's a big one here, you can just see it there. That needs to go under. And then same again on this side, just goes under, hold it down, and then just slowly tap down on all the hard bits of plastic and it should all clip in. So if you're unfortunate like me, you've just broke pretty much every single clip. So what I'm going to do is, as you can see when it goes on, there's a bit of room on these corner pieces around here and just under these parts of the W and the V. So I'm going to put some double-sided sticky tape on and hopefully that'll hold it on. So guys, what I've done is I've stuck 3M tape in small little sections around the badge, and when I've put it on, it fits just right. So what I'm going to do is maybe put a piece under here because it's lifted. These side pieces, I'm going to get the hairdryer, get this really hot. Oh, there's another clip gone. And then stick it on and hopefully that should get a better fitment.